Allegheny Drifters play after them tomorrow afternoon. And Bob Artis told me today, he said we could be juggling flaming chainsaws and we couldn't get the applause that those kids get. And I said, well, Bob, I don't know what you want from me. But with that being said, we know that you guys appreciate every single musician that's come out. It's important that you know, all of these bands are performing for free so that we can raise money for our charity. Not only do they perform for free, most of them are staying here in the hotel, like some of you, and they're paying for their own rooms and their own food, and they paid for their gas to get here, and they'll pay for their gas to go back home. And the one thing that I hear over and over and over again after a band set is, please make sure we get to do this again next year. So I really, really want you guys to know, without these guys, there would not be a festival. So please, if they have something for sale, they've got CDs, they've got shirts, they've got all kinds of things out in the main hallway behind this room. Go buy something from them. They've come out, they've given of their time and talents so we can raise money for our charity, and you can take home some of their talent and listen to it whenever you want to. That's the great thing about people who take the time to record. So this is oh my gosh, give me a second.
Hear it?
Hickory Bottom, right? I got it. Look, buddy, it's been a long day. This is Hickory Bottom's second time to perform here at the January Ice Jam. They were here last year with us for their first time ever on stage. I think they liked it and they decided they'd like to come back. Would you say that's fair?
That's true.
That's fair. Yep. I think you're going to like it too, and maybe you'll want them to come back as well. We really do want you to know, guys, we appreciate you keeping the volume down in the hall. We appreciate you spending money on our shirts and on our 50-50 raffles. We'll be raffling off the 50-50 after the last band tonight. Of course, we'll still sell shirts, and we'll be working on that raffle tomorrow afternoon through into the evening with another new band every 30 minutes.
Where's my banana bread?
Where's your banana bread?
Yeah.
Did you eat it all?
No. It's somewhere.
Oh, I think your daddy ate it. There's more. There's more. So, as I mentioned, this is a family event. So, what would it be without my family here with me too? You went down? Okay. Hey, he's done. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're just about ready. Scott wants to make sure that everybody's mic'd well so that we can get them mixed really well. There we go. All right. Good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and welcome Hickory Bottom Band.
Get busy, but he ain't busy, is he? Don't let nobody push you around. If he gets in your hair, there's other jobs elsewhere. Don't let nobody tie you down. You won't be satisfied until you see what's over one more hill. So if your feet are free, boy, take this advice from me, boy. Don't let nobody tie you down. Don't sign no binding contracts if someday you plan to make tracks. Don't let nobody tie you down. When a woman ties that knot, you can't get out when things get hot. So don't let nobody tie you down. You won't be satisfied until you see what's over one more hill. So if your feet are free, boy, take this advice from me, boy. Don't let nobody tie you down. because of one more hymn. So if you're the free boy, take this advice from me, boy. Don't let nobody tie you down. Don't let nobody push you around. Thank you very much. Boy, we've been waiting to get back here since about 364 days ago. Just always enjoy kicking off our season with coming to the Ice Jam. Such a good time, such a great audience. So glad to be here. This next song, probably not going to hear it much anywhere but coming to a Hickory Bottom band gig, but it's one we really enjoy playing. It's a song about knowing when it's time to be going. A song called Reason Enough. Yep.
Jump down from the oak trees, that's the reason they call this season fall. Look at how the geese are flowing miles from their summer home, that's the reason for the mournful call. Look at you, all alone, face the floor, looking for reasons of your own. Sometimes it just goes on by, and you find a rhyme for falling out of love. No life, as clear and well defined, separates what is from what was. No, don't the north wind blow just a little bit colder, because if you're thinking of leaving and needing a reason, ooh, that's reason enough. You down and try to tell you all the reasons why it would not be fair for you to go. You could sit there and agree, but wouldn't that keep you here with me? 'Cause all is fair, I know. Look at me in the dark, searching for one good reason for your change of heart. Sometimes it just goes on by, and you find a rhyme for falling out of love. No life, as clear and well defined, separates what is from what was. No, don't the north wind blow just a little bit colder, because if you're thinking of leaving and needing a reason, ooh, that's reason enough. Falling out of love. No life, as clear and well defined, separates what is from what was. No, don't the north wind blow just a little bit colder, because if you're thinking of leaving and needing a reason, ooh, that's reason enough. If you're thinking of leaving and needing a reason, ooh,
smile. Deep beside me there's an empty place that's gonna be there for a while. She was crying when I drove away, and I'm the one that's crying now. Don't you know that I'd give anything just to see that woman down? It's a long way to Virginia. I stepped it off and I'm pretty good. It's a long way to Virginia. Lord, it must be 4 lakes of a fool. Jeannie's mama came from Roanoke, where they raised their daughter right. She would still be loving me, I know, if I hadn't left that night. There were places I just had to see, and I had to go alone. But Virginia would wait for me, watching all that I thought wrong. It's a long way to Virginia. I stepped it off and I'm pretty good. It's a long way to Virginia. Lord, it must be 4 lakes of a fool. It's a long way to Virginia. I stepped it off and I'm pretty good. It's a long way to Virginia. Lord, it must be 4 lakes of a fool. Must be 4 lakes of a fool.
Thank you much.
Thank you all. Appreciate that. Really do.
All right, this next song coming up, pretty safe bet. This is the only song that was ever a hit for the Eagles and the Osborne brothers. I think you'll know this one. Midnight rider, engineer once went through so long. Midnight flyer, bring the news if you like traveling on. Runway team, wild horses ain't enough to make me stay. So throw your rope on another man and pull him down your way. Take him to someone to take the place of me. Make me the kind of fool you want me to be. Midnight fire, engineer wants a jewel so long. Midnight fire, bring the news if you like traveling on. Maybe I'll stop in Santa Fe, maybe San Antonio. Any town is where I'm bound anyway to get me gone. Don't think about me, don't let me cross your mind, except when you hear that midnight lonesome whistle whine. Midnight fire, engineer wants a jewel so long. Midnight fire, bring the news if you like traveling on.
Oh, thank you, folks. Thank you so kindly. We're just mighty proud to be here. We are the Hickory Bottom Band, and I'm going to take just a quick moment, introduce all the folks in the band, all of you folks out there. We don't want to waste too much time. Every band's got just a limited slot, and we don't want to take more than our time. But we do want to let you know who all's in the band. We'll start off down there to my left. You're right, this gentleman comes from down around the Bedford area, does a great job. He's one of the finest pickers and singers I've ever been on stage with, and I think that you're going to enjoy him a lot here tonight. Would you put your hands together for Mr. Roger Grimm?
Thank you.
Back here on the upright bass, he comes from a little town called Shellsburg, Pennsylvania, right along the cemetery there. He does a good job. We let him drive the short bus now and then. He's just a lot of fun when it comes to bass playing and laying down the solid beat, the foundation that we use in the Hickory Bottom Band. Nobody does it better than this guy. That's Mr. Dan Smith right there. We'll come over here to my right, your left, the fellow over here on the little mandolin, the fellow with the smallest instrument making some of the biggest music on stage. He's just a fine guy. He also comes from the Bedford area. Kind of points us in the direction that we need to go with this band. Put your hands together for Mr. Mark Bowman. The lovely young lady here to my left is Mark's better half. You'll notice that I didn't twist that around the other way. She is the better half, that's for sure. She does a great job. She's one of the finest female vocalists in bluegrass, or any genre of music for that matter. And she's just a wonderful person and a great gal to be around. Would you put your hands together for Christina Bowman?
And right here on the 5-string banjo, he's known far and wide in bluegrass circles, probably as famous as he is infamous.
More wide than far.
And more infamous than famous. But from up there in the little highlands, a little place called Coleman Station, the mayor of Coleman Station, Tim Custer.
Hey folks, thank you so kindly. We are the Hickory Bottom Band. You can find us on the World Wide Web at hickorybottomband.com. We also have a Facebook page, so look us up. We got a lot of jobs coming up this summer, and some that we'll tell you about as we go along. We're going to get back to the music right now. We'll get Christina to sing one for you. This is one she brought to the band. We hope they enjoy it. It's called Miss Ohio.
Says I wanna do right, but not right now. Gonna drive to Atlanta and live out this fantasy, running around with a rag top down. She says I wanna do right, but not right now. wanna do right, but not right now. Said I wanna do right, but not right now. Said I wanna do right, but not right now.
Thank you. Take a look at our schedule on hickorybottomband.com. Next Saturday night down in the little town, I believe, of Smithton, Pennsylvania. We're going to be at AJ's Hotel and Tavern for Bluegrass night on Saturday night. Come on out and have something good to eat and have a beverage with us. We'd love to see you out there. It's south of here a piece, but we wander all around western Pennsylvania, and from those of you down in the Fayette County area, we'd love to see you come out. Great little place, great food, and we're going to be picking for 3 hours, 9 to 12, so love to see you come out. Lots of other good shows coming up this summer for Hickory Bottom Band. They're posted on our website at hickorybottomband.com, and come check us out. A little song about the harvest time.
I was stealing coal from home and Olson's field. The red and love the corn stalks in the bark of Homer's hand made me hug the ground like this field. Flashing through my mind was being Homer's reputation. A man who really didn't give a damn. They said he shut on out in York, just won't ever cold. And back the day they laid him in the ground. Feeling like I hear the breaking of the sticks from someone's footsteps. Shaky legs just picking up and run. And as I lay there breathless, the next thing I expect was a blast of hell from Homer Lawson's gun. A shadow of a lake. It was Homer's lovely daughter Juliet. I smelled the perfume in her hair. She sat down beside me, whispered, "Papa's running moonshine again." Well, I think after cloudy nights in Alabama's whiskey spill and harvest time in Homer Lawson's field. I think after cloudy nights in Alabama's whiskey spill and harvest time in Homer Lawson's field.
All right, thank you much. Thank you.
Up here drinking that water, I feel like that poor fella running for the Supreme Court last year, reaching for his water. And can't even think of his name now. Brett. Mark. It's a pretty safe bet I'm not going to get on the Supreme Court. They open up that closet, the skeletons are going to be running over each other to get out.
Before we get too far along here, we would like to say thanks to the Ice Jam Committee for everybody that makes this thing go on. As many of you know, I put on a Bluegrass Festival with my family for about 15 years, and at the end of 2018 we decided after 15 years that it was time to move on and do some other things. But we know firsthand the hard work that goes into putting on an event like this, and we'd like for all of you to give the entire Ice Jam Committee a huge round of applause. A couple other folks that we need to mention, and that's all the fine guys back there and gals, whoever running the sound. Every band that comes up here wants something a little bit different, and their job is to make it happen in about 2 minutes. And they do a great job doing that. Give the entire sound crew a huge round of applause. And so certainly last but not least, we'd like to thank you, the folks that have come out and made bluegrass music part of your evening tonight. We hope that you'll come back, bring your neighbor with you, and fill this place up. It's a wonderful cause, and it just warms our hearts to look out there and see each and every one of you sitting in the seats and singing along and clapping and having a good time. We often say entertainment's way down on the list of things that gets to be part of our lives with the high cost of gasoline and home heating oil and groceries and everything else. Oftentimes entertainment gets lost in the shuffle. We're awfully glad to see you folks. Give yourselves a big round of applause. One other thing that I'd like to mention, we're real proud to announce that we've just signed a new record label. We've been wanting to do this for a long, long time. You know, folks take a lot of time to find a record label that kind of matches the music that they do, and we've searched high and low. And you know, when they introduce you on the Grand Ole Opry, that's kind of the goal of every band, to be introduced. And I can still see when the Osborne brothers come out first time on the Grand Ole Opry. And now, MCA recording artists, the Osborne brothers. Well, that's what we wanted, the same kind of a thing when we signed our record label. So we just signed with the Shattered label, because every one of our songs sounds like a broken record. We're just funning with you. We like to have a good time, and we hope that you do too. If we left a little something in your heart, we've done our job. Mark, how about kicking this next song off? This one we stole from Frank Sullivan and Dirty Kitchen. This is one called Day to Day. Day to day just ain't the same without you. When I'm out there searching for things I need to do, we can talk about the times we need to be. Understand the man I'm trying to be. There are oceans before me, and I cannot seem to swim. And I know that I love you, and your heart I try to win. I can try and love you from here. The distance holds the key that unlocks the fear. All I want is our love to stay. Every time I come I have to go away. There are roads out before me, and I cannot take them all. With my wheels are turning forward, your love no more will fall. Time's ahead there on, thoughts of all the space seem too far. So forgive me for the things I do, and I'm sorry for the pain that I put you through. Now my heart is slowly breaking, and your love no more is mine. It has faded with the sunset, and my mind will always shine. Amy's giving us the finger over there. Well, folks, our time has come and gone, and we're just honored to be up here on stage. We hope that you've enjoyed a little bit of something that the Hickory Bottom Band has done. We'll be back here again tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock p.m. So we'll be jamming. We're on Eastern Ice Jam time. We stay up till 4 in the morning and rise about noon. So you won't see us much between 9 and noon, but we'll be up picking, so come on by and shaking howdy. We are going into the studio and recording a new CD that we hope to have ready in just a couple of months, so stay tuned for that. So once again, on behalf of Mr. Mark Bowman over here on the mandolin, Roger Grimm down there on the guitar, Dan Smith on the upright bass, Christina Bowman picking the guitar. I'm Tim Kuster. We are the Hickory Bottom Band. We'll leave you with this last number.